Good evening. My name is Ahmed Shukri, and tonight I'd like to share with you a small formula on winning a speech contest using the international rules of Toastmasters International. Before I start, please understand that this is a process. And by process, I mean it's a step-by-step procedure that anyone should follow slowly but with effort, and eventually you'll reach your eventual goal. There should be an exciting process where all the opportunities to learn are available and in between your fingertips. You should also learn that the 4 T's of triumph, it all depends on how effectively you conquer your fear and adapt a style that makes you win a speech contest. The first T in this formula is called targeting the Toastmasters. And by targeting the Toastmasters, I mean knowing exactly what makes judges in a speech contest tick, what makes them happy, what makes them sad, what makes them select your speech to be the first place winner. So, as a speaker, do you go for a sad topic or do you go for a happy topic? Now, how about the purpose of your topic? Should it be a good purpose or should it be a bad eventual purpose? And I think the best method of choosing a topic for your speech should be those speeches where you become a person who had nothing, had to beat the odds, and then becomes someone. By this, you'll show your audiences how a process is followed from being a nobody to being a somebody. And that is the best way to win the hearts and minds of not only the judges, but also the crowd. Next, once you understand the importance of addressing your audience members, you should start thinking of a story. The story is a powerful tool for any Toastmaster or a speaker in this matter to deliver and hammer home the point. The best hero in any story is the person telling the story. Because when a person tells a story about him or herself and he is the center of that story, it'll be far more easier for the audience members to relate, connect, and interchange their feelings and emotions with the teller of the story. And remember, when telling a story, you should always learn how to live the story and not just narrate the story. And instead of having long, fatty narrations, you can replace those with simple dialogues where the audience members are invited to become part of the speech. And remember, you always need to make it real. Next, you have to remember that there's a technique to follow. Once you have your tale in place, it doesn't mean that your tale can impress. You have to remember that in any contest, you need to bring your A game. You need to forget your fears, rev up your energy, and give them the best show they can see. Remember, there's always a person who will command you on your performance regardless of how bad or good you are. And that's the first Toastmasters rule. Don't judge your progress by how many congrats you get at the end of the speech. And remember, your stage is a 3-dimensional sphere. You need to move up and down, left and right in your area of speech to interact with your audience and create the most powerful impact you can. Remember, 50% of what you do starts way before the day of the contest. And that's in the material you create and the practice you prepare yourself for. So remember, when you want to win a trophy, which is the 4th T in our formula, remember that you should not peg your challenge and your achievement on how well you score with your audience. You need to understand that judges will pick the winner. So make sure that there's always a small win, and the small win is you winning the title, and a far bigger win, which is winning lessons from life, connection with other audience members, and impressing them with your performance. Remember Lance Miller? Lance Miller is a 2005 world champion speaker, and he spent 13 years competing before he was crowned the title of the world champion. It takes time, it takes effort So don't focus your energy on the judges, focus more on preparing for the next speech. So please remember 4 T's for the winning formula. Target the audience, tell your tale, trust your techniques, and take home the trophy. I wish you all the best of luck in this season of competition, and I hope to see you again very soon.